Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. Today, we are going to be talking about Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, episode 24. We made it. We're at the season finale, possibly the series finale, but we'll get more into that momentarily. So, we start this episode off kind of how last episode ended, with Kiranmaru coming down from the heavens and kind of intervening in the fight between Sesshomaru and Zero. What I find really interesting and really weird is Sesshomaru seems to want to kill Zero, but he just brought her back to life. So that makes no sense to me whatsoever, unless he wants to kill her by his own hand. That's the only reason he brought her back to life, which is a possibility, because, you know, she's the one that has the connection to Rin, and he said, you know, your connection to her is no longer going to hold me over, and she was like, good, kill me and kill the one you love at the same time. She wants him to suffer because she was never chosen by the great dog demon, his father, and that makes her kind of angry because, you know, it's kind of a revenge also to get after Sesshomaru's mother, as well, because we don't really know the relationship between the two, but what we do know is that she cares deeply for her son. Maybe not so much her grandchildren because they're half demons, but she does care for her son, and she would try to protect him, I believe, if he was in a bad situation like he is currently in. Moving forward, Kiranmaru disperses all of the rainbow pearls far away. Zero says that you realize those are my tears. I can track them down whenever the heck I want anyway. And then she scurries away. So Zero is alive. And then Sesshomaru's like, you can leave Zero to me. I'll go after her. And we're left to believe that Sesshomaru is going to go after Zero to kill her, or make some sort of deal with her to break the ties that she has to Rin, so that way Rin can wake up and get out of the Tree of Ages. That is a question that is left unanswered. Rin did not get out of the Tree of Ages. Inuyasha and Kagome did not make an appearance like I thought they were going to. And we had a giant fight which led to something, but then it went the opposite direction. So Tengaiza, the sword that Sesshomaru used to bring Zero back to life, is broken. Broken, keyword there. And what happened is that they all started fighting. So just all the fighting, all the crazy friggin' action going on in this episode. We get to see Mora awaken her true demon form, which she starts getting the demon marks on her face. She gets the fang, her hair grows long, looks very similar to Sesshomaru's, and she can use the twin dragon, which is like this crazy giant twin lightning dragon. Meanwhile, Mora also awakens her abilities, where she can now use the rogue and control her demon blood very easily. She says, you know, she's calmed down. She has the ability to use the Crimson Dragon Wave, and we end up going into space at one point in time while they're fighting Kiranmaru, and it was just one crazy epic battle. We get to see Kiranmaru's full face, which wasn't as bad as I thought. It looks like he's got some scales on the right side of his face. But nothing major happens there. And the reason the two girls are able to get that amount of power is because, massive spoiler alert, Setsuna dies. That's right, I was fighting back and forth with some people on the Reddit forum about Yashahime, and I really hate the preview for this episode, I'll be honest with you. Why would you show a major character dying? It's called Sesshomaru's daughter. Towa is sad, so clearly Mora or Setsuna is going to die. It looks like they're dead, and you completely ruined it in the preview, and that really pisses me off because I saw it coming from a mile away. I knew it was going to happen, and I wasn't surprised whatsoever. And I'm sitting here like, you know, what the heck? What was the point of that? You ruined the entire thing. So Setsuna's death is ultimately what leads to Towa and Mora awakening their full power, being able to tag team Kiranmaru, and almost defeating him. They don't actually defeat him. Riku actually stabs him at one point through his side. Towa ends up doing the same thing. And he mentions, hey, you know, why aren't you as strong as you used to be? That's right, your sister needs to be in danger, so he goes after his sister. He also mentions that Setsuna's blade is very dull, most likely due to the demon abilities that we learned about in the previous episodes. He ends up cutting through her blade and cutting through her chest, killing her. And for whatever reason, she just doesn't use the Blood Blade, and I don't understand why. She had the Blood Blade, she could have used it to easily defend herself, but maybe it was because of what Sesshomaru told to her, why did you use that weapon, basically your inherited weapon, as opposed to your actual weapon. So this leads to Towa and Towa and Mora fighting and beating the crap out of Kirin Maru for a little bit of time, but then Kirin Maru, judges their power, gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and we realize how super OP he really is. No matter how powerful Towa gets, no matter how powerful Moro gets, he is still stronger than both of them combined, which is pretty crazy now that you think about it. It's pretty crazy that actually happened. He is actually stronger than both of them combined when they unleash their full power. So I'm sure they have more to grow. I'm sure they are going to get stronger in the future, but we don't know. Setsuna's dead. We leave the episode with, I think what happened is Sesshomaru went to the Windmill of Time, somehow accessed it, went back in time and got Tetsaiga fixed, because he ended up handing that sword to Setsuna. And we know that she can make a blade out of, a broken hilt anyway. So even if that sword is still actually broken when he came back to give her the sword, he was like, here, try using this on Setsuna. So most likely there is going to be a season 2. Setsuna is not actually dead. Towa's going to use that ability in the first episode to bring her back to life. The Dream Butterfly has disappeared now. So if Setsuna does come back to life, she's going to get all of her memories back because the Dream Butterfly died with her. Another question is, because now that the Dream Butterfly is no longer feeding Rin through her dreams because it's dead, is Rin going to die too? Or maybe Sesshomaru off-screen took care of Zero or made some sort of deal with Zero where they're no longer connected, where she can wake up and be good to go. But we have many questions that need to be answered that are currently unanswered. So obviously Rin getting out of the Tree of Ages, how did she get there in the first place? Maybe a little bit more background on the Dream Butterfly. We know that it was used to feed Rin, and we got a decent amount of background information on it, so we may not get any more on that. Is Towa still going to be able to continue to use her powers? And then is Sesshomaru going to release Inuyasha and Kagome again, because the comet is coming that we know of, but we don't know when. We know it showed up in the future. We got a brief example of it showing up in the past. So 9 out of 10 Inuyasha and Kagome are going to be need to free again, so that way Inuyasha can use his weapon along with Sesshomaru in order to blow up the comet, defeat all those demons, possibly along with Kirin Maru as well. Kirin Maru still probably has to die. I thought he was going to die in this episode and that was going to be a wrap, but no, we actually got a 100% confirmation that they are producing Season 2. Don't know how many episodes Season 2 is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be 12 to 24. I don't really see why it would be 24 episodes. You could easily wrap up everything in 12 episodes, in my opinion. You could have probably wrapped up everything if we got like an additional 5 episodes this season. I think that would be fine. So be prepared for more long, drawn-out bullcrap. I'm not looking forward to the bulk of next season, because I know they're going to do the same thing they did with this season, where they put in a bunch of filler episodes where it's like, here's a demon that's terrifying some village with some characters we don't care about and we're never going to see again. Oh, we killed it. There we go. I know a lot of people are also complaining about some of the characters in Inuyasha itself that they never brought back. I don't personally know the characters, but maybe it'll give me time to watch Inuyasha before Season 2 hits, so I get some more background on it. But who knows? It was very love-hate with this anime, in my opinion, overall. It was, one day I loved the episode. Today I loved the episode. Other days, every time they did a filler episode, I was like, oh my god, they're doing it again. I hate this. Screw this anime. I never want to watch it again. And then I watched the next episode anyway. But that's where we're at. So Setsuna is technically dead. Mora and Towa awakened their true powers, their true abilities for the future. They're a lot more stronger. So expect to see a lot more powerful demons. Probably expect to see Sesshomaru's mother again. Expect to see Rin and Inuyasha next episode, Kagome as well next season. But do not worry about Setsuna whatsoever. I can 100% guarantee you, I'm betting on it. I'll refer back to this video too if I need to, because I'll probably end up reviewing Season 2 when that comes out next year. she's not dead. She's coming back to life. Nothing to worry about there. They're not going to kill off one of the main characters. I don't think they are. They didn't kill off any of the main characters in Inuyasha, to my knowledge, besides maybe the Great Dog Demon. That was about it. I think he was already dead when the series started anyway. I'm not 100% positive on that, but who knows? You can tell me down below. But I think that pretty much wraps it up. We'll give this bad boy a 10 out of 10 because it was a great episode overall. The ending of it is at a point where just because they're producing season 2 doesn't mean it's greenlit 100%. We don't know when we're getting season 2. We just know we'll get it eventually. Maybe 50-50. We're probably getting season 2. Give it a year. Give it a couple of years at max. It'll pop up. We're going to get another 24 episodes, and I really hope they don't drag it out and make it super friggin' boring, because if they do, you'll hear about it in the reviews. I'm going to start making those reviews 5 minutes long, say the episode is trash, and wait for next week and hope it's better. I think that's where I'm going to have to be at. I'm not going to, give you a full explanation of everything for 10 minutes or roughly 10 minutes like I typically do. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below other anime and cartoons you would like me to review. Look forward to seeing Final Space. That'll be up on Monday, most likely. And then you're going to be seeing My Hero Academia soon as well. So Re:Zero is going to be ending fairly soon. Jujutsu Kaisen is going to be ending fairly soon. This is the last episode for Season 1 of Yashahime. So you're going to be seeing no more Yashahime. Final Space is probably going to go take this show's spot on Sunday, minus this week, because obviously this is the last episode, same air date. And then My Hero Academia, that is probably going to take over Jujutsu Kaisen's spot when Jujutsu Kaisen ends next week as well. I'll figure out where to include that. Promise Neverland, I believe both Promise Neverland and Inuyasha, or not Inuyasha, Promise Neverland and Jujutsu Kaisen are both ending next week. Makes sense because you got My Hero Academia, another staple of the anime world, coming in. Very, very popular show. Re:Zero has 2 episodes left, I believe, or is it 1? Let me double check where we're at with the Re:Zero reviews while I got you here still. I'm going to pull up my channel and look. Re:Zero. Okay, we actually do only have 1 episode of Re:Zero, so Re:Zero is also ending next week. So we have 3 shows that are ending next week. Promised Neverland, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Re:Zero. So the Wednesday videos are no longer going to be existent. I'll have to update that in my my bio for my intro. But there you have it. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.